California has taken the lead. I'm not particularly excited about that. But, I think it's good to let other states feel good every now and then, to give them a little taste of what number one feels like. We can't have it all month long, but let's take it back. That's all I'm saying. Let's take it back, ladies and gents, because I don't like the taste of number two. I just don't. It's number one or it's nothing. It is number one or it's nothing. So, ladies and gents, we got our social events happening all across Florida today. Make sure that you're plugging into your closest one. Make sure that you're inviting. Remember, these are recruiting events. I mean, it's great to get out, socialize, see your fellow associates and get out there, but they are recruiting events. So you want to make sure that you're plugging in, that you're inviting, and you're bringing your guests out to this, because they're, these social events are phenomenal. We have a social Saturday coming up. And folks, you already know in Legal Shield, we build from event to event. So you want to start building, you want to start recruiting, you want to start inviting into these live social events to build into that next big super Saturday or social Saturday, we got coming up. We got some incredible guest speakers already lined up. I am not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to get you guys excited because we do have phenomenal speakers lined up. So look, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our guest speaker, Miss Anita Sarda, $100,000 income earner all the way from Ontario. As a matter of fact, she's a regional director in Ontario, a bronze executive director, just an incredible individual and leader. So I'd like to bring on Miss Anita Sarda. Good morning. Thank you for being with us this morning, all the way from Ontario.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I heard you're number one. Okay. And Florida, Ontario's been hovering at 3 for a long time. So, you guys think you're all like cushy over there, but Ontario is coming at you. So I don't even know why I'm trading you guys, because now I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. We are about to smoke you guys. So yeah, we've been hitting number 3 position just behind you guys for a bit. So don't get cozy over there. All right, I'm coming after you. Anyway, I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much, Daniel, for asking me to help you with your 90-day run. For those of you who don't know me, I live in Toronto, Canada. My background is corporate. I did the traditional go to school, grab an education, have a master's degree, joined a massive company called IBM and worked there for 13 years, had a phenomenal career, really great 6-figure executive career, except I also had 60 to 80-hour work weeks. Being a mom of 2 kids and having gone through a very painful divorce, I realized the legal system was so broken when Legal Shield, I chased a car down a highway, absolutely true story. When you see me in Phoenix, you can ask me about that. But I found out about Legal Shield and went, brilliant. I'm going to tell everyone. And they said, well, we will pay you. And I thought they were insane. But hey, listen, I'm not taking away the money. I am in. So I wouldn't give it back. But that's how I joined. I didn't think much of it. And I quite honestly did it for 4 years. I did about 5 hours a week. So my training to you guys today is it's a little trademark training that I've created. It takes about 10 minutes is what Daniel asked me to do. And it's called my popcorn training. So if you've been around for a bit, you might have heard Brian Crothers do a little bit of a popcorn training. I actually semi-stole it from that. But my popcorn training is a little bit different. And I keep this little bag of popcorn on my desk all the time. So I am going to encourage you to get a bag of popcorn. Let's walk through this for a second. I'm assuming, you can put on the chat or raise your hand, that each one of you have somehow made popcorn before in your life. Whether it's in the microwave, on the stove, somewhere you've made popcorn, right? You put the kernels in a bag, you turn the heat on, and eventually you get to eat popcorn, right? That's the premise of popcorn. But let's dissect that a little bit. So I have a little bag of popcorn. We're going to pretend this is my microwavable bag of popcorn that goes in my microwave. I'm asking you right now, which kernel pops? I'm asking you, which one's going to pop? You're like, I don't know, Anita. How would I possibly know? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know. Well, which one's going to burn? I don't know. And which one's never going to pop ever? I don't know. Right. This is how I want you to think about your Legal Shield business. I want you to think about every person that you do an exposure to is a little kernel of corn in your popcorn bag. And so all you're doing is filling your popcorn bag full of kernels constantly. And you're going to stick them in this bag. And then you're going to do what you need to do, right? You're going to do all the heat on it. So you're going to stay connected. You're going to send them different exposures, different tools, invite them to socials, and send them a video. You're going to let them know we have a brand new app, whatever it is to keep that heat on it. But ultimately, let's walk through that end scenario. So you take your bag of popcorn out of the microwave. And when you look at it and you open your bag and you pour it into a bowl, what do you get? And you're like, popcorn. Well, yeah, you get some beautiful, white, delicious, yummy popcorn, right? But you also get some burnt pieces. What do you do with them? Well, you chuck them out. What are those burnt pieces? Well, maybe it was an exposure you did where they went online and they read something bad and they got burnt up. Maybe you vomited legal shield all over them and they burnt up. Maybe, somebody said something bad, an uncle or a guy, you're not doing one of those things. Oh, that sounds so stupid. And they burnt up. It is what it is. Check them out. No big deal. You also look at the bag and sometimes you got kernels that just never popped. I mean, you could stick them in there for another 2.5 minutes and they're still never going to pop. You know what? Chuck them. Doesn't matter. They're just never going to pop. They just are what they are. But if you keep doing the process of putting kernels in a bag and putting the heat on them, you are going to be able to feed your family. Why? Because you're going to always be able to have some amazing, awesome popcorn that you can eat and pop. So don't worry about which one of these is going to pop. You're going to have to just keep filling the bag because you can't tell me right now, right? You have no idea. So don't worry about it. Just fill the bag of popcorn. Now, if you're really gourmet and bougie, then what you really want to do with that wonderful, white, beautiful popcorn is now you want to put some nice toppings on it, right? You want to put butter, you want to put your seasoning, all that stuff. What does that mean? Well, now you're going to love on your associate. You're going to love on your member. You're going to teach them on how to use the app. You're going to get them into First Step Fast Start. You're going to do all the right activity because you want that delicious popcorn to be delicious. And you want them to be all happy and cozy, melted in butter. So that is my tip for you today. Fill up your bag. And if it helps you, stick this. I have this on my desk all the time, especially when I get really annoyed and frustrated when people don't call me back or push me off meetings or they're annoying to me. I'm just like, oh, just got to get more kernels in the bag. So hopefully that training helps you. You enjoyed it. And if there's anything else I can ever do for you, please don't ever hesitate to reach out. We have our Super Saturday this Saturday. We're always welcome to join because it's Zoom. But if there's anything I can ever do for you, let me know. And just understand Ontario's coming up behind you, and we're going to take #1 position. So Daniel, with that, back to you.
That's so awesome. Yeah, I'd love for you to make me some popcorn someday. It sounds like you're the master of popcorn. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Anita, for coming on so early in the morning and just blessing us with some great information. Just a great reminder, guys, that not everyone's going to hop in, but it doesn't matter. It's just going through the numbers and you will get to eat that delicious popcorn. I appreciate you so much. But if you guys also appreciate Miss Sarda sharing with us this morning, why don't you unmute yourself and let her know how much you appreciate her.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you, Miss Sarda.
Great job, Miss Anita. Thank you.
Awesome job. Thank you.
Awesome.
Good morning, Ms. Anita
Also
Sarda.
training Anita.
You are the best.
Great training.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you guys go and have a fantastic day. Make it a good one. Go fill up your bag of popcorn.
Oh, let's go. And nothing wrong with a little friendly competition. So nothing wrong with a little friendly competition. So I appreciate you and I wish you you all in Canada the very best, but we're still going to be #1. So that being said, guys, we love you, right? So hey, we got a power-packed week here next week. Tomorrow we got none other than Mr. Mike Hancock. That's going to be our guest speaker in the morning. Monday we're going to have Miss Timber Harmon's going to bless us. Tuesday, Maureen Vincetti. Wednesday, Mr. Ulysses Brown. Thursday, Mr. Bhavan signed. So you want to make sure that you plug it in. The following week, we actually have Mr. Darnell Self's son that's going to be joining us and a bunch of other great speakers. So guys, we're blowing this up. We're moving forward. It's going to be an amazing, amazing next couple of weeks, the speakers I got lined up. So make sure you're plugging in. We really want to build hard for these upcoming social Saturdays, guys. You know, let's take number one back from Canada. Let's just remind them, okay, look, you had your fun. But Big Daddy's back in town. So we're going to take it back, guys. I appreciate you all. Let's make it an amazing day. We'll see you back tomorrow morning, guys. Actually, we'll see you tonight at the social events, guys. God bless. And we'll see you all tonight.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Miss Anita Sarda. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.